Okay, I'm at 1901 Sherman Avenue doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. Looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, things of that nature. Anything that may be of concern. So I'm going through this rear left clean out if you're standing in the front on Sherman. Going through the rear left clean out, the furthest one back. I'm going to push all the way out to the main. I do know that there is a whole house trap that's right on the demarcation line between what the municipality owns, or I should say the Metropolitan Sewer District, what they maintenance. So when I get to that point, anything past that point is the responsibility of the Metropolitan Sewer District. So we've gone from PVC into clay. A little tiny bit of finger roots hanging. It's not abnormal. It's nothing to worry about. And it will have to be monitored, obviously, in the future. This looks like dried up poo and stuff, where this they haven't been in the house for a while. So there's some old buildup. I may have to run some water or something to try to get rid of this stuff. Yeah, so it's just, this has been sitting empty. I haven't really run any water for a while. So far the line looks really good structurally. It is, 100-year-old clay. So it's going to look a little ugly. Again, just little tiny bits of finger roots, like nothing you can really do about that. Even if you tried to clean it, it wouldn't really do anything. You'd go right past it. This is all looking really good. So there's still some debris and stuff laying in the bottom, probably from, actually some of this may be from downspouts, the shingle grit stuff that you're seeing now. Yeah, you can see this is like dried up material from there not being any water running quite a while. And then you have downspouts tying in that leave that shingle grit. And that will help kind of flush out a little bit when it rains, but when anyone takes occupancy, does some laundry and stuff like that, this should all be flushed out pretty easily. Should be coming up on I'm not quite to 70 feet. I'm probably going to be coming up on that whole house trap here shortly. Dropping now. And there is that trap. And this has been dug up. They had dug up to check this at one point to make sure that it was okay. And it is functioning, but anything past this point is the responsibility of the sewer district. So I can't really go into it because it's a big U, so it will allow my camera to go through both sides of it. But as you can see, goes down right here and then comes back up on the other side, and it has been inspected by the sewer district, and they found on their side that everything is in good shape. So I don't know if the water is on. It is. What we'll try to do is I'll try to run some water here. It'll be loud, so I'll turn the microphone off, and then we'll kind of watch it flow through the trap, and that way we can just verify that it's functioning properly. Should see the water show up soon. Again, I'll turn the mic off so it's not as loud for a minute. So as you can see, the water level rose up to where the like wear mark was, where the water usually sits, and that's as far as it went, which means that's the height of the other side of that trap, and so it's overtaking it just fine. I flushed the toilet, I'm running the water, and you can see there's no increase in water level. It's escaping fine. So the trap is functioning as intended. And so we'll keep running that. Maybe we can knock a few things loose with all that water running as we go. But the line looks really good structurally. Didn't see any issues. And there's see some of the stuff is coming loose now. So you do want to monitor that trap, just to be sure that it doesn't, solids can't sit in the bottom of those things. But as long as they're functioning, they stay in place. This is all just because I got the water running. But we saw all the way on the way out, kind of shape the pipe for them. But you just want to make sure that it's flowing. For the most part, my camera's lens is only a ½ inch off the bottom of the pipe, and this should be a 6-inch diameter. It's at least a 4. But it should be a 6-inch diameter clay pipe. And so just that little bit of water is not much at all, even while it's running. And it looks like a lot of this stuff has been, the stuff that was in the line looks like it's kind of flowing. See, that's all it's going to do is wet that toilet paper there and take it on down the road. We saw a bunch of those on the way out, and it's just been sitting in there since the last time the plumbing was used. Bit of steam from the warm water there. So yeah, all the solids are gone now. So even just doing this flushed out that little bit of debris that was in the bottom of the pipe. We're back in the PVC, which will be coming out here shortly. And there we go. We are out. So looked really good. Structurally, everything was good. Structurally, everything looks good. You know, you have the house trap out at about 70 feet, and anything beyond that is the responsibility of the Metropolitan Sewer District. They have come out and inspected from the main back up to the other side of that trap, and they reported that everything on their side was good. And so we have obviously inspected to the private or the homeowner side, and everything looked good structurally. It's free flowing, no structural issues. A little tiny bit of finger roots that really can't do anything about at this point. You may want to monitor it in 5 years or longer, maybe. I mean, not a whole lot of trees around, so it's kind of hard to tell where that stuff even came from. But there may be something that's close enough. But other than that, I mean, everything looked great. So that'll end the inspection at 1901 Sherman Avenue.